fun story that I wanted to bring up here. My ex-wife is the reason I play Baldur's Gate 3. She started playing it, and I fell in love with it as well, watching her play it. So I started playing it, and it was also the catalyst for us to play D&D. So I've been a forever DM ever since. I actually get to play a game now in D&D, which is amazing. This last weekend, I got to DM a D&D table for a fundraiser for a local creative organization, which was awesome. I got to do a session with 4 I knew one of them, but for the most part, strangers, which I've never done before. That was so cool. But I owe all that to Baldur's Gate. And then, my ex-wife, I think she played over 1,200 hours or 1,300. I don't even know at this point. Tim Downie, the voice of Gale, awesome guy. For Christmas, I popped on the Cameo, and I sent a little thing to Tim Downie. And I wrote a little bit of a script. I said, hey, can you just say whatever. I said, hey, if you could say something like this. And, it was super corny and cringy, but it was, something along the lines of hey, I've heard tell of a techno wizard by the name of James of Berkeley. He wanted to send you a message, but his mirror image scroll failed him, or something like that. At the end, I say, hey, may the weave of Mystra extend to you, all that good junk, right? Super nerdy. But at the end he goes, I don't know why James feels like he has to bring up Mystra again. And he just kind of, adds to it. It was really cute, because, with Cameo, obviously they might just do it scripted or whatever, and, take the money and good to go. But he went the extra mile. He added to it in the character of Gale. And at least for me, giving it to her, I feel like she felt the same way, but at least for me giving it to her, it felt like something special, and, he did that for me. So I don't know if you'll ever see this, Tim, but if you ever do, thank you from a fan. Thank you so much for helping make a Christmas so special.